Well, I started a nice story in my life with getting my company in another geography. I came from one side of Europe to the other one. I came from the west to the east side of Europe. So this has been a good adventure. We do bicycles with great passion. We like to produce this product. We produce them since the last 25, 26 years. And we go on more and more implicated in doing bicycles. This is the only activity we do today. The big challenge is to bring a way of producing, a knowledge, a know-how about producing a product from one country to another and with a long distance between them, and face all the differences also in way of doing locally, technology perspective, but also cultural differences between people. So it's not only to bring a technological solution to produce, is also to be able to find a local team with a different culture, a different language, and be able to put everything work together in an efficient way, as we did in our country. So this is really a big challenge. I could not understand the quality of construction on the starting moment in Poland because the solutions are very different. Also because we have different climates. And the problems we have in Portugal are not the critical problems in Poland. And today my perspective is that you need to do it better in Poland than in Portugal, because in Portugal you find a more friendly climate, and in Poland you need to be careful because the extreme temperatures in winter, but also in summer, because we are next to the sea, and we are facing bigger temperatures in summer in Poland than we face in Portugal. So this means that these extreme climate situations needs a better building, a better solution in materials, in isolations, in thermal critical points. So I would say today that we must be careful, not try to bring solutions from one side to the other. This is really a big mistake if you do it. And this is something that I learned during our working together with designers and understanding their perspectives and how our solutions were not so well integrated with what we must do here locally. So this is really something I found. You have been essential to us to bring to us the knowledge about how to do it locally, completely. Of course, there are many things connected with our technology that we know very well, but normally we look to a building like when we look to a machine, a complex machine. So we want it to work very well, but we don't want to take too much care with it. So we need to do something very reliable, but he must not be in the center of our worries with the day-by-day maintenance and day-by-day operation. So this is a big goal, and that's what we want from the building. And we are not able to do it without your collaboration, without the local designers to give us all that knowledge. It's clear. Well, the first step of a project like this is to think about the production model. we know exactly what is the technology we want to use, and we know exactly how to put it on a physical place, and what sizes we need to put in each part of the production areas, and how to put them together. This is something that we need to study by our own, because this is our process imposal, input. So after this, we need to start the implementation of everything. Find a plot where to build the plant, find a place, find a possible location with authorities. So I would say, in the moment you start implementation of your idea, you need to start working with someone local that can bring to you all that knowledge. Well, before you buy the plot, you must start dealing with a company like PM. You must give them what you want to do, and they must support you on the decisions about location of the plot, quality of the land, and only after that you can start doing your designs, of the building, see energy situation of the plot. There are a lot of things connected with the shoes of a place. So I would say this is the beginning of a project to build a new plant. So it's the right moment to start with someone to give you this kind of support. There is no perfect world. A complex process has always different perspectives. What is important is to understand each other and understand what kind of skills we need to propose to the other part. And what can I say is that we have been able to find always the good solution, and the good support, the good perspective, and go step by step in a very complex process, not solving everything in once, but be able to find always the good solution in each step that we need to pass. And that's what I think it's important. And the only way to do this is with a good relationship, with a good trust between people, a good technical skills to deal in very complex issues. And this is what we have been able to do since we start collaborating. Well, that's good. You need to manage the risk. And normally the risk is connected with knowledge. If you don't have a strong knowledge about everything, you will have probably big costs and big failures. The knowledge, when I speak about knowledge, I speak in very different kind of issues, aspects. I talk about ambiental, I talk about energy, I talk about formal, I talk about technical construction aspects. I talk in so many laws. I talk about so many things that this kind of knowledge you have no conditions to have it by yourself. You need to find someone that knows the market and can bring the experts that we need to give us a good support. This is the key. You will not find this in only one company, but you need to find one company that can bring the best you can have for the size of your project and for the complexity of your project. And this is something that you need to find someone to bring to you. For me, the big add value was I was comfortable with the process. We did here something not easy to do in a very difficult context because we built this plant in COVID moment. And so what was important for me was the trust and the comfort that I felt during all the process, because I knew things were well prepared. We found the good partners to do the project, and we had the enough control to be sure that things were going in the correct way. So this is and that's true, because we avoid costs. We did everything as we expected, so we could find the good partners to work with us. Many of them, they go on working with us because we don't stop. We need always to do small issues, more big issues. So this kind of relationships that we could build since the beginning of the project are really add value, because our strength comes very much from our partners, and we could build a group of good local partners to help us to go on with our activity. So I would say add value, it's the strength I have today with all this capacity to do locally, and also the controlled costs that I had in doing such a complex task, as in such a difficult moment as we lived with COVID situation. So it's this. And you got safety because you could do the project as you imagine without failures. So what is a big cost for someone doing something like this? Have a big failure and have a strong impact, or in the activity, or in our activity, production activity, or in our investment. And we started our activity in the reasonable time. We started the activity and we never had big problems to have it depending on the building, for instance, from the energy system. We have been working normally since then, since the starting moment, and we could do everything with the budget. So, and with the quality we wanted. So this is really safety. This is safety that we need for this kind of big projects. So this is what we found in our relationship with PM. Okay, of course it costs money. Of course we have always an interest conflict, because I want to pay less and you want me to pay more. It's normal, it's life. That's why we negotiate. But the big cost is to have a big failure. This is real cost. So when you compare what you pay for this knowledge that we bring to us with a potential failure with this scale, is nothing. So you don't need to look to small amount if you understand that you are spending a small to avoid the big one. So this is a kind of a perspective that we must have. Knowledge is very important. So, and the cost of knowledge, normally it's very small when compared with the impact of non-knowledge. So negotiate well, yes, but don't go without having a good support for the global project. We have internal knowledge about layout studies, about technological solutions. We have it internally. It's not our know-how, and we don't share it because we understand it's our company strength also. Because a good layout is connected with a good efficiency in the operation. So this is one part that we like to keep from us. After that, we need external support. We are used to work with always with external support. So that's what we did in Poland. That's what we do in Portugal. It's our way of working. So until get to the layout, we do by ourselves. After that, we go to find the shape of the building, the plot, location, logistic, everything. But the layout we will not change. Because it's completely connected with our efficiency, and we need to prevent that we will be efficient. But what I can say is, if you don't have this kind of know-how internally, you should find someone to help you to do it. And only after that you should go to the building, to the plot. So there is a normal sequence in your project. So I would say, when you start using external support, when you stop with your capacity. And this depends on each company. I would like to put a strong perspective in connection with authorities, and also some public companies or private companies in energy, water supplies, these kind of things. This is also something very important for us, to have someone to help us to do it. Because we came from one country, we know exactly how to do it in our country, but when we came to another one, this is really a big issue. And things are not the same. And this is a critical point. So I would say, this must be well done since the beginning, because what we can find, it's different schedules to solve the same problems in different countries. And this is really critical. So I give this message to someone who wants to do something like us. Please be careful with the electricity time, with the gas time, with the ambiental decision from government, local authorities. Please go on with someone that can help you strongly in this issue, and don't go imagining that you do a copy-paste from your country to another place. This is completely different. So this is something that I would like to pass.